No longer will anyone be allowed to take pics of someone's private parts without their permission and publish that all over social media to harass, ridicule, embarrass, or intimidate or blackmail a person. No longer will anyone be allowed to threaten to publish personal or private information to extort or cause ridicule or shame to another person. No longer will anyone be allowed to disseminate information they know to be false with the intent to embarrass or harm someone's reputation. No longer will anyone be allowed to lure children into child pornography or to engage in a sexual conversation with a child. No longer will anyone be allowed to arrange a meeting with a child for the purpose of abusing or engaging in sexual activity with the child, even if you take no steps to actually effect this meeting. This legislation is strong and it's far-reaching. If you commit any of these offenses, you will go to jail, and you will go to jail for long. And you will have to pay hefty fines.
I also support the bill fervently. I have one request, though, that we find a mechanism to educate the public continuously about the contents of these very important pieces of legislation, as well as other matters of national importance. That has been one of my greatest desires over the last 12, 13 years in government, that we have something like a national public radio, national public TV, I call it BC-SPAN, where on a continuous basis we educate the Belizean public as to what we are doing on matters of public importance.
We want to send a signal, Madam Speaker, that these cyber crimes are no joke. And I agree with all the colleagues so far who have said we need to educate the population on what these crimes are, because people are going about business as usual now, since we've been exposed to computers and social media and all of this, committing these crimes, which will now be crimes against people on a daily basis, and we need to let them know that it will no longer be tolerated, and we need to make them know, Madam Speaker, that when they are caught doing this, that the penalties are going to be stiff. These cyber crimes have to do with business fraud, identity theft. You know, those things are maybe not as prevalent in Belize as some folks know it to be in other countries, but it is coming because our people are being exposed more and more to the technology, and this has got to be stopped.